family, I'm back. Okay, before I wrap up for the night, I wanted to get into two episodes that I saw. We know the situation with Dawn and Malachi, aka Stacks, and Natasha, Kendrick, and Ro, that whole story. And many of us has been saying that Tasha needs to tell Ro who Malachi is, the craziness of all of this, what's going on. Natasha and Kendrick are trying to piece together what the situation is. They think that he snapped or lost it after Anthony messed up their wedding, and he's trying to pay back Ro and get back at Ro through Natasha. I don't know why. That to me doesn't make any sense. I don't know if this man's just schizo. He just seriously psychologically has two um, personalities. My thing is, Brittany was gangster too. Are they in this together? Does she know about her father? That's why she was brutal in the way she was. She was just, she's killed people. Come to find out, Malachi has killed people. They both live a very dangerous life. Malachi Jr. is the only one who seems like he's normal in all this. But what is going on with this storyline? It's became interesting in the beginning when we found out that Malachi was Stacks, even though it was a little weird because Stacks came off, in the beginning. Physically wasn't even him. I thought it was a much shorter guy from what we remember. Now all of a sudden this big tall Malachi is Stacks. That he didn't even have that same body build. But I guess they switched up the story to try to make it interesting to bring Malachi Senior back in. So that was crazy. So I said, what kind of turn this is making the storyline a little interesting. But then now it's like falling flat because this whole hanging out with Dawn and now he paid $500,000 for a house. Come to find out it's Dawn's house. And Dawn found out the other day that when he surprised her, she was like, is this some kind of joke? And it, like, you bought my house? Like, why is that? Like, so now things is, she seems like she's trying to wonder, like, what is this about? But she shook it off. Hey, you got $500,000 and you still get to keep your house. And Malachi didn't seem to care. He was like, this is your house. I bought your house. He wasn't even, he didn't even let him phase him or didn't even really take time to think, like, why Rose sold me Dawn's house? Did she know, but she doesn't know about you, Malachi. So of course she didn't think that the house that you was going to buy was, she don't know about the whole Stacks thing and you and Dawn together. So that's neither here nor there. But seemed like it was a little weird to Dawn, but she brushed it off. Now we see that Malachi Sr. introduces Malachi Jr. to Dawn. I don't know, what's so special about this. I don't know what he's gonna say because remind you, a little while back, Malachi Jr. with the whole situation with the house, and him and Ro and both of the Malachis and Ro going into business together. He thought he was moving into the house with his father. He don't want him to move in the house with him. So I don't know if he's gonna like that. He has a woman staying there because he wanted to move in. So let's see how this goes. Weird story, and I wish they hurry up and end with it already.
Hey, boy. What's up, man? What you doing here, boy?
You doing here, boy?
What's up?
Jump.
Man, I like surprises.
Mm.
You met the homeowner. Yeah.
You said Pop?
Yeah, that's my dad.
Wait, so you said you didn't have any kids.
I don't.
Oh, you met the homeowner. Oh, because when they signed off and did the business together, he sent in Malachi Jr. to do the deal to sell a house. Now Malachi Jr. sees that the lady he sold the house to, you with her? he saw as a homeowner, but he didn't know that the homeowner was connected to his father, like knew his father like that. So now this is looking real strange. Wow.
That's a grown man there. I don't have no kids.
It's a
As a
lot you
matter of
don't
fact,
know
he has
about
two
him, Dawn.
kids.
Yeah, grown daughter too.
See?
Wait,
Wow.
you live here in Atlanta?
Yeah, me and my daughter.
Yeah, I got a granddaughter too.
I didn't even know you had grandkids.
Wait, so are y'all dating or something? What is this?
It's my lady.
Your lady?
It's my lady.
Wait, so okay, so wait a second. So you went to school here too?
Yes, I went to school. You didn't tell her none of this.
A lot of things is kind of new, but no, we didn't get to that. We didn't get to that yet. This is kind of,
Hmm.
we didn't get to the whole family tree.
Hmm.
She asked me one question: Did I have kids? Are you a kid?
No,
See, Dawn, now I don't know. The stuff is starting to resonate with Dawn, like what your sister was saying. Like you don't know this man, and I went into a deal with a house. You sent your son to close the deal with a house. Like this is looking crazy. And now Malachi Jr. rather. I'm just calling him MJ. MJ looking at Malachi like, what is this? Like your girlfriend, you did a deal to buy your girlfriend's house? It's just getting so confusing. This is really crazy.
not a
You're a
kid.
grown man, so
And you don't know nothing about him.
Well, it's nice to meet you again. Popeye had something, had a TV get installed here for you, so that's why I came over here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, upstairs. You know, you like sports, so
Well, listen, I think we better go. We'll be late for this appointment. We'll talk.
Wait, just before we head, I just got a few more questions to ask, if you don't mind. So you live here in Atlanta. You went to school here in Atlanta.
yes, I
You
did.
have a
And it's
daughter. How old is your daughter?
She's should be 12 in April.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's a lot of stuff that's kind of new. We
Mm,
didn't get to that conversation.
mm.
But yes, this is my son. I have a beautiful granddaughter and a beautiful grown daughter. And since all the surprises are out, I think you and I should get going, don't you think?
okay. Yeah.
You want to be
MJ looking like this is
you.
crazy. Something ain't right.
Right?
You will.
Like he don't know all of what his father's involved in. Um, it's a lot you probably don't know about your father. Brittany, on the other hand, I don't know, but the way he's looking at Malachi, this whole situation is like baffling. Because her thing is, from what she knew about Stacks, you grew up here, you went to school here, you know. I don't know what he told her before Stacks, but she probably didn't think he had a base here, but he was coming here just for her. That he's probably from somewhere else, and now you find out that he was living here. He got a child here, his grandchild here, went to school here, grew up, and she never ran into him, never knew him, didn't know any of this. So now it's looking like a setup. This is starting to look real shady, and Dawn is starting to maybe put two and two together and she may talk to Natasha sooner or later. To I hope she's gonna mention this to Natasha. Um, and I think there's a skit that I saw where she's finally saying something to Ro, and I hope so because this is getting really crazy now, and I don't know where this is going, but I hope they hurry up and put a pin in it because this has to get moving and hopefully end because we need to see more what's going on with Malachi and why did he turn into Stacks? When did he turn into Stacks? Why Ro don't know any of this? But once she knows, maybe she can try to figure out when did this change take place, how and why. There's a lot of unanswered questions. It's so confusing on this story. But put in the comments what you think about this with Dawn Malachi Jr. This storyline is making my head hurt. I hope they come on with it. All right.